Hey guys, look at all these people. If you can, if you're willing, hit that button in the bottom left corner and turn on your video so we can see your pretty faces. Jen Schaefer, where are you? Are you at your house?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in a different room. You're never in
It's a side view. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody just so you can all hear me. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. There we go. So today's the last day of the month, guys. Last day to hit Success Club, last day to get coaches for the month of May. I cannot believe we are into the month of June already as of tomorrow. So that's amazing. It's just, I can't believe it. Quick thing, I was gonna put an image in there. I didn't, I forgot to create the image. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up. We are starting our new coach training for June on Tuesday. If anyone has new coaches to add to the new coach training for June, it starts Tuesday. So make sure you get them in there by Monday so that they can be on the kickoff call Monday night. New coach training starts Tuesday. We have a guest speaker coming next week to be on our team call. Haley Christian will be joining us for our team call next week. So she will be leading our team call about, we're gonna talk about being attractive on social media, having attraction marketing through social media. So that'll be awesome. I'm running my next free group Monday, June 11th through the 15th. We're gonna do our next What is Coaching sneak peek June 20th through the 24th. If you're going to Coach Summit with us, you will be participating in that. And that's about it. That's what I got on the calendar for right now. So I wanted to share those dates with you. We have a big congratulations goes out to Karen. Karen has officially locked in Success Starter and has earned her ticket to Summit next year. Super exciting. We are in month 5, guys, month 5 of this year, and we have 5 people who have earned their Success Starter tickets, and I'm so excited about that. So if you are pushing for that Success Starter ticket, you need to lock in Success Club this month and your first 3 months as a coach. Our May Success Club board is looking pretty fine. I'm pretty excited about this. I ran this report yesterday, so if your numbers weren't on there yesterday, I apologize. But we've got Taylor, Caitlin, and Holly in Success Club 10. We have Regina, Ashley, Tasha, Ellie, Brittany, Paul, Ashley, Sab, Meg, Amanda, and Karen. You guys, there's a lot of faces now that I have to remember, all these names. That's a lot of names, and I have mom brain. So excited for all of you guys who have locked in Success Club. You have till tonight. It's still possible. So if you're at 2 or 4, if you're at 0, Taylor has done 6 Success Club 6 in one day. So if you need it, and I will say, I didn't see any messages from anyone who needed help with Success Club. So everybody should be in Success Club. I'm not getting any messages for help. So message somebody, ask for help, figure out what needs to happen, and lock in Success Club today. The road to 500 PV, I'm super proud of you guys. We have 2 people besides myself. Brittany and Tiffany in 1000 PV, which is incredible. Congratulations, guys. Holly, Regina, Christy, Ashley, Meg, Linda, Taylor, Tasha, Autumn, Karen, and Caitlin all have 500 PV. So that's amazing. PV is done as of yesterday. We're now working on June's PV. Success Club trip, anchorsaway2019.com. This is our cruise for next year. If you haven't registered, go register. Summit, you all know we are going to Summit in 3 weeks. If you want to go and haven't gone yet, you can still go to coachsummit.com and get the information. Tickets are no longer on sale online. If you want to go, you have to register at the event. So if you want to go, let me know. We'll get you space in the house. Lift 4. Okay, I've got info on this. Hold on. Let me get my notes. Lift 4 is launching on Beachbody On Demand on October 1st, but you can get your customer $10 off the Challenge Pack bundle starting June 11th. So this is going to be on sale June 11th, $10 off Challenge Packs, $10 special for the launch. you get early access, VIP access. So you'll have the first round of the workout starting July 16th. And they're going to be offering us 4 downloads. You're going to get 4 new workouts. They're not the Lift 4 workouts, but there's 4 workouts we're going to get on June 11th. So we'll be able to have access to some workouts until it actually fully launches. There's going to be VIP early access is included with a challenge pack, completion pack, or accessory bundle, a lot like it was with 80-Day Obsession. I will be doing this. I encourage you guys all to do this. We're going to do a VIP group for Lift 4. So if you guys want to do this, 4 days a week, 30 minutes per day. I heard it was like 37 minutes per day, just so everyone's clear. About 37 minutes a day. Every other day is cardio. Every other day is weightlifting. I've heard it's different than any program we've ever done. It's very intense weightlifting. So if it's your first program, don't do this. And I'm excited about this program. So, okay. Okay, I've got a few more announcements to make. For the top seller of Lift 4 products between June 11th and June 19th, you're going to earn a shopping experience, a VIP shopping experience with Joel Friedman at Coach Summit. So that's kind of fun. They're doing a little competition with that. Each winner gets to select any apparel item or combination of apparel items, excluding footwear, in the core up to $150 value. I'm going to ask you 41 more. Yay, Jen! Good job! The nutrition app launches on June 4th. So the nutrition app that goes along with 2B Mindset is going to be launching on June 4th. So if you've been doing 2B Mindset, this might be even more fun to track your food so you're not doing paper and pen. I know that's not super easy. It'll be something you could portably take with you everywhere.
Hey, Steph, can I interrupt you for a sec?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that he posted on Instagram that he was going to, or that they're going to launch the sneak peek for ones on next week on the 4th. They're doing it early.
Not this. So they're doing a fit commercial or something they called it. So it's going to be a workout. It's not going to be a sneak peek. It's not an actual Lift 4 workout. It's going to be a Joel leading a workout, similar style. And it's going to include information about Lift 4. So they're called, I think, like a 20-minute workout with information about Lift 4. But I do think it would be really fun if we could all maybe even do it on our, I know people work, but maybe do like a quick little call. Kind of, Cassie, but not really. It's like 20 minutes, and I think it's more information based, but it'd be fun to do it all together and like do a live video, or even partner up and do like live videos together with that to launch for it. I think we should definitely be talking about that launch.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Success Club reward for June is a personal development webcast with Rachel Hollis. We all love her. She wrote the Girl Wash Your Facebook. So when you get 3 people started on their health and fitness journey with a challenge pack in June, you get to be part of a webcast with her. You'll be able to ask questions and like chat, stuff like that. So that'll be really awesome. Super Saturday, July 7th. Make sure you put July 7th on your calendar so you guys can get to the local Super Saturday near you. It's going to be right after Summit. So you're going to be coming down from a post-Summit crash, and you're going to be wanting to get to another event to light your fire again. They're going to be talking about, you're going to get a lot more information about the Lift 4 launch and the Mess de Mas launch and everything else. So definitely get there.
What was oh my gosh, some sort of something for Success Club for this month if you're going to Summit was like 4 photo shoots. What was it? I can't remember what it was.
For May?
Yeah.
The Carl Deichler thing, like if you had people hit Success Club?
Maybe that was it.
So if you had 5 people hit Success Club in your downline, you got a photo shoot with Carl Deichler.
I thought okay, yeah, maybe you're right.
There was also the trainer one.
That's what I'm thinking of.
There was also a trainer one, and that was hitting Success Club. And I don't know if it was May or June. You will get an email if you qualified.
Okay.
I'm not sure. They haven't sent the emails out yet. But I don't remember the exact. I'd have to go look. You can probably look in your online office and like your breaking news. It'll be there. Okay. Starting this month, you're going to automatically be able to log your workouts. So in your challenge tracker app, so if you use the challenge tracker app, you'll be able to log your workouts automatically. It'll sync. So that'll be cool. Okay. Anyway, that's all my announcements, lots of announcements. You can see all of those things in the breaking news starting tomorrow. So if you want more information, you can check out their FAQs. All right. We are going to talk about 6 tips on how to kick butt in this business and create a life you love, okay? And I'm going to start with my story. And I don't want this call to be like all about me, but I think that I don't tell you guys my story enough to like know anything about where I came from or how I got to where I am now. So here's my story. I literally had like the perfect childhood, okay? Perfect. My dad was a financial advisor in New York City. He made tons of money. My mom was the perfect mom. She stayed home. We had a 5,400 square foot house. The cleaning lady came every day. We stayed with our nanny during the day so my mom could go to the spa. No, that's not my story. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's absolutely not my story. My background is just as messed up as all of yours, okay? We all come, and I don't know a single person that has a perfect life, a perfect story. It's not me. It's not the tribe I'm building, I don't think. So my dad was a mechanic. He owned his own garage. This is a true story, guys. I'm not lying this time. True story. My dad was a mechanic. He owned his own garage. It was actually like physically attached to our house. If you walked out of our house, you walked into like our 1-car garage, and you walked out of that and you walked into his garage. And he had like multiple lifts and stuff, and he worked in there. My brother and him still run that business now. But he worked attached to the house. My mom stayed home. My mom raised us, and she also babysat some other kids and stuff like that while we were at home. And they were great. They were great parents. We went camping every weekend in the summer, and it was awesome. They divorced when I was 10. And guys, I didn't think I'd even be emotional about this. Like, I haven't talked about this since I was like 10. But I remember at my 10th birthday, it was my 10th birthday, and we were at a ski lodge. I had my birthday party at a ski lodge. We went like downhill skiing. It was like this tiny little hill with like a T-bar, tow bar up. I'm from New York, by the way, so we had like Buffalo, New York. So we had long winters and everything else. But we were eating, like having cake, and I remember distinctly my parents not being around. Like, I don't know where they were. And they were fighting at my 10th birthday party. And that night, we ended up leaving for New Jersey. My mom took us, and we left for New Jersey. Little did I know that was the start of their separation. We came back, but we never actually came back. Guys, why am I? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'd like to say that like I don't remember any of that. Like, I was 10, I'm 29 now. Like, I wish I could say I don't remember any of it, but I remember a lot of it. Like the fighting in the middle of the night. I remember like hearing like pounding on the counter downstairs. Like, I remember the things. I remember the like weird things that I didn't understand at the time that were said. And like, I remember the yelling, and I wish I didn't remember it. But I was 10. I didn't really know what the heck was going on at the time. It seemed like my dad was a wreck. Like, he loved my mom so much, and like, he couldn't believe this was happening. But like, thinking back now, like, he didn't show her he loved her when we were together as a family. Like, I see that now, but like, all I remember is my dad crying all the time. And it was just, it still hurts in really weird ways, and it feels weird and odd. But anyway, I played the game of having divorced parents. I asked my dad for all the things, used the, well, mom would let me do it, or dad would let me do it line way too much. I was a total brat. I'd refuse to go to my dad's house. Like, I would pack my bag and literally sit in my mom's and be like, I'm not going there. Like, I'm just not going. And she'd be like, yes, you are. You're going, go get in the car. He would bribe me to come, like, we'll go bowling, we'll do this, you can buy this. Like, that was how it went for a long time. I'm not proud of that by any means, but I was a good kid. I was a very good kid in the aspect of like, if I were to have a kid, I hope I have a kid like me. I had really good grades all through school. I took the SATs in 8th grade. I graduated high school with college credits. I graduated with my bachelor's degree in only 2.5 years. I paid my way through college. I was working 6 different part-time jobs through college, and they would have added up to at least 2 full-time jobs. And I was completely out of student loan debt within a year of graduating. So I have my degree in journalism and mass communications from St. Bonaventure University. I moved to New York City and I worked at Kiwi Magazine for a while. I was editorial assistant at Kiwi Magazine. So like dream job, right? Living in like pencil skirts and high heels, walking down the street, strutting your stuff. Like that was my dream. Like I was so on top of the world when I lived in New York. And then I worked in partnership with Cooking Light Magazine and Time Inc. And we ran the New York City Kids Food Festival. So that was really cool. And like, it was awesome. But then I got in a relationship and love took me out of New York and into Pennsylvania. Let's talk about culture shock. But I ended up being a nanny. You guys get this. If you guys haven't heard of MetaFast, it's a dieting program. I was the nanny for the owners of MetaFast, and now I'm a Beachbody coach, which is really funny. But I was the nanny for the owners of MetaFast. I was making like $725 a week, and like I was pretty freaking sweet. Like, what? Who makes that much money as a nanny? And then they took me places like Ireland and Texas and Florida and California, and they had a house in Ocean City. Like, it was amazing. And it was the most money I had ever made in benefits that I had never had any other time. But like the years were going by. I was a nanny for 2.5 years. So year 1 went by, no raise. Year 2 went by, no raise, and they were talking about having another baby. I was like, I don't know about all this. So I just started to realize like I'm kind of trapped. Like I'm never going to, I have nowhere to grow. It's not like I can be promoted to like I can't be promoted in that job. So I was like, I need to do something else. So I was with that baby sometimes 70 hours a week. He'd spend the night at my house. I'd spend the night at his house. And like, he was I loved him. Like he was my own baby. I loved my job. Don't get me wrong, but I just didn't feel fulfilled in a way. Like I didn't get anything out of that job. I wasn't using my degree. I didn't know what to do. So I started freelance writing while I was nannying. So he'd be sleeping and I'd be writing. And it was like so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like double making money. And I started making more money and it was really awesome. And then decided to fulfill that. So in 2009, I started like freelance writing. By 2013, I did take some other jobs. I worked at a car dealership, which is where I met my husband. You guys kind of heard that story along the way. But I started freelance writing full time in 2013 when I got pregnant with Christian. I had had a miscarriage and I went back to work where I had like gone through the miscarriage, and I just was like, I hate it here. I hate everything about it. Paul didn't work there anymore and I just hated it. And I was like, get me out of here. So we were living with his parents. Long story, love them, thank them for that, but glad that's over. And started working full time from home, living with his parents. So I sat in Paul's childhood bedroom working my business, and I worked hard, and I worked when I wanted, where I wanted, which meant like his bedroom or the front yard. And I worked hard, and I ended up hiring one of my good friends right away, and she started working with me for that. And like I said, I was pregnant. So I was pregnant. We moved into an apartment. We got married, and then I had a baby. And that whole time I didn't have to take off work. I didn't have to like tell my boss, I can't come in, I don't feel good, like, oh, babies. Like I didn't have to I got to dictate my own schedule the whole time. And I loved it. And I was like, this is what I want. I want this for the rest of my life, to like be able to do what I want when I want. But guess what? What happens when you have babies, which cannot happen to Ashley right now, is all I have to say. When you're pregnant, your brain turns to mush. And I no longer could focus. I didn't have a creative bone in my body anymore. I was like writing and I'm like, I don't even know what this says. Like my job was to write and I couldn't write. I just couldn't physically write. So I ended up hiring more people. Cue meeting Ashley. Ashley joined my team for digital marketing, and we started that. And then I hired her whole family, and everybody continued to work that job. So I kind of took myself out of the like the doer work, and I started like managing it, which is kind of what happened with my Beachbody business, is where like I stopped having to do so much. Now I've got a team and it's amazing. But the revenue was great, but I just physically couldn't do the work anymore. My brain at its finest, mom brain at its finest. So I was also stressed to the max because I was pregnant. I had a baby. My baby was 4 months old when I got pregnant. So I had a baby, and I hated Paul. I did. And we moved across the country. I felt isolated. I just ate a lot. You live in the South, you eat all the food because the food is so good down here. And I ate a lot, and I didn't care. I wasn't on any sort of fitness journey. And Nicolette had reached out to me. Nicolette is my coach during my pregnancy. And she's like, hey, like, are you interested in this? Like, I see you're going to be a 2 under 2 mom too. You should do this with me. And she's cute, having this like cute, fit pregnancy. And I'm over here like eating all the things. So I kept watching her and stuff. And then I had my sweet baby, had Finley. And that's when my story with Beachbody actually began. I really didn't do anything with it before. I joined her challenge group. I had previously bought the 21-day fix, but I joined her challenge group. And her challenge group, she didn't require me to buy anything because I already had the 21-day fix. So I did that through her challenge group. And it worked for me. I wasn't posting about it. I was just a challenger. So I wasn't posting about it or anything like that. I didn't even tell anybody I was really doing it. I did it for 21 days and I lost 12 pounds. I got great results. And that's when I decided to take the leap of faith into coaching. I joined as a coach because I wanted 25% off. I wanted to get that discount on my Shakeology. I wasn't expecting to be leading a top 50 team, guys. What? And someone actually reached out to me and asked me if I was a coach in the beginning. And my response was, why are you going to buy something? Guys, don't do that. Don't say that. But I did. I said, like, are you going to buy something? And she was like, I want the 21-day fix. And I was like, cool, $40, done. And I didn't think I was ever going to actually coach. If you read my post last night, I'm kind of telling you guys about this now. So I started listening to trainings. I listened to a training after training, seeing people like transforming their lives and being willing to help other people transform their lives. And I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, this is filling all the like holes in my life right now. And I went all in. I went all in with coaching. Didn't tell Paul because I thought he was going to judge me even more. And I didn't care to tell him at the time, to be honest. Just didn't even want to. So I was grateful and I was excited about this opportunity that changed my life already. I had already lost 12 pounds. I didn't have a huge dramatic transformation, but like I was ready to shout it from the rooftops because I was like, this works for me. Here's the interesting part. Sharing isn't as easy as it sounds sometimes. Day one as a coach, I didn't have major results yet. My friends and family were skeptical, for sure. Your friends and family have seen every stupid thing you've done your whole life. So they can be a little hesitant to just blindly follow you. So I cut them some slack. I didn't really even like push them in the beginning because they didn't understand the weird Shakeology stuff and they thought the workouts were too hard or too expensive. And I just didn't even know where to begin to like tell them like, this is what you need to do. And this is my purpose in life. Like I'm a coach. So thankfully, a few people did decide to take the leap with me and jump in and do this with me. If you guys saw my income progression last night, you saw I made a couple $100 in my first few weeks. So it was amazing. Just like with your weight loss, coaching isn't going to magically happen overnight. Your business is not going to magically grow. I've been a coach for 2 years now, making 5 figures each week now. Just kidding. I can't count. 4 figures each week. Making 4, I wish, 5 figures soon, right? 4 figures each week now. And I want to give you some tips on how I did this. Okay. So 6 tips on how to kick butt in this business and create a life you love. I see there's a chat. Sorry, let me jump in and look. Gotta go. No problem. Thank you. Okay. Let me get back to my notes. Sorry, guys. Number one thing, start with you. Okay. I guess I have some slides. Start with you. It's not what you say out of your mouth that determines your life. It's what you whisper to yourself that has the most power. I love that quote. You can be your biggest cheerleader or your greatest enemy. Be careful with how you're speaking to yourself. If you have self-limiting beliefs that hold you back, identify them. For example, I'm such an unorganized person. I never follow through with anything. I'm just meant to be fat. You guys, you can't talk to yourself like that. Like if you're doing that, you're just killing your own progress. So the stronger those beliefs are in yourself, the more they seem to be unshakable and the more evidence you seem to find to support them. Maybe you say, I was born this way. I'm just big boned. This is just how I am. Like, guys, no, just no. That's not true at all. So if that's your inner monologue, gosh, it's not very friendly or inspiring. Stop defining yourself with these beliefs. Take each one and write the opposite on a note card. So if you think you're big bone, be like, I am beautiful. I am thin or skinny or muscular, whatever you want to be. Put what you want to be on a piece of paper and read it to yourself, and read it to yourself often. So if you catch yourself saying negative things, repeat your positive mantra over and over until you feel it. I want you guys to truly, truly feel it, not just say it. Don't look at others with envy and use them as inspiration and challenge yourself to take one step closer to your day each day. Don't look at others with envy. Use them as inspiration and challenge yourself to take one step closer to your goal each day. If you don't believe in yourself, do you think people are going to be inspired to follow you? If you don't believe you can hit your fitness goals, do you think someone else is going to think that you can help them hit theirs? If you don't think you can get out of your own funk, do you think others are going to think you're going to be able to help them? We've all got shit, guys, but we've got to be able to manage it in order to help other people. You can't help others if you can't help yourself. So if you aren't drinking your Shakeology daily, eating healthy, and doing your workouts, do you think other people are going to be inspired to do theirs? If you're not doing it, do you think they're going to stick with Shakeology after they buy that challenge pack? Probably not. Light the path for others. Okay. Consistency is key. I'm pretty sure that I talk about consistency on every single call. Consistency. I'm pretty consistent with that, you think? The path to success is through a continuum of mundane, unsexy, unexciting, and sometimes difficult daily disciplines compounded over time. Quote by Darren Hardy. While the process of success isn't sexy, the results are. Let's be real. The results of our being consistent with our workouts, those are real sexy. The results of being consistent in our businesses, our bank accounts look a little sexier. The results of being consistently loving your husband, the results are sexy or sexy time, one of the two. Don't expect instant results. Change is not immediate. And consider this, your friends and family, the people who have witnessed every silly thing you've ever done, they need some proof. Your spouse, he needs some proof. Whoever, the people that are closest to you are the ones that are going to need proof the most, because they need to see a track record of success before they jump on this bandwagon. They need to see you're being real and you're being truthful and you're being honest. If you're 1 foot out the door, if you're not being consistent, it's going to send them a message that you aren't serious. They're going to be the ones who are the toughest on you. Like, you aren't really doing your workouts. We know what you're really doing in real life. Like, what you put on Facebook doesn't match what you're doing in real life. Like, they see the real you. So you've got to be consistent, truly, not just on social media, for the people that truly love you and care about you and see you all the time to believe it. So actions speak louder than words. Show up every day. Consistency. I'm hurrying, guys. I'm sorry. We've only got 3 more. Don't be afraid to fail. It's how you learn. When you were a baby, you learned to walk on your first try. No, you didn't. Stop. And if you did, get out of here. Nobody learns to walk on their first try. Nobody's going to jump into this business and be like, I'm a rock star, and be the best on day one. Nobody does that. If you look back at some of my posts, like, actually, I think there's some, let me see. I think there was some in my timeline today, like my time hop or whatever, on this day thing. Can you guys see my Facebook? That's scary. Okay, hold on. Okay, first of all, they're really cute. But if I look back, so last year I was okay. Those muffins are really sad. But if I keep going, guys, that was my challenge group invite. You gonna join that? Not so much. That was when I first started, like 2 months after I first started. Join us as we get organized. Cool. Well, actually, I think Sarah Chartier posted this because we were doing it together, but we did the same thing. And I'm going to be honest, that was the only one from that day. But that's not going to do it. Put your face out there. Show results. Be you. Show you. Like, that's overplayed. These, like, images, that's not going to do it. So I was failing forward here. So as a child, you understand the value in failure. Every time you fail, you learn, you adjust your approach, and you try again. You fall down, you get back up. So why does the prospect of failing seem so scary as an adult? Like, why does that scare us so much? Like, what if I'm not good enough? Why do we care so much? I don't know. Get over it. The sooner you realize that failing is another word for learning, the sooner you're going to build an amazing business. So check your ego at the door. It's the start that stops most people, but it is not going to stop us. Okay? LMGTFY. Let me Google that for you. Have you ever owned your own business? Probably not. Most people here have not. So I learned everything I know through good old-fashioned failing forward and Google. Do not wait around for training from someone else or rely on your upline coach to grow your business. This is not their job, okay? For a while now, I have been doing this solo. I don't rely on any one of my uplines for resources or trainings or anything. I create these tools by myself. So take ownership of your business, your education. As you think of your future team, I'm sure you'd love to see some independent, take charge kind of people, right? You don't want to find people that are going to be like, help me, I don't know what I'm doing. So don't be that person. Be the person who takes charge of their business and does it. Those people are out there and they're looking for a leader who does the same thing. So become that leader. You attract the type of coach that you are. If you don't know how to do something or you need an answer, there is no shortage of free tools to train you and help you figure it out. For example, our calls, for example, our team page, our new coach training, your upline, like you can ask. Don't think you're like, just don't wait around. Don't wait around for an answer. Go find your answer until your upline does come back to you. Contact your Star Diamond upline, contact your Diamond upline, wherever you are in this team. Contact someone, contact your success partner, someone who can help you. Treat your business like a business. I've said this 1,000 times. You don't fail to show up for work. All of you people who have other jobs, you don't fail to show up to work because guess what? They're not going to pay you and you're going to lose your job. Your business is no different. If you aren't putting in the effort, you can't expect a paycheck or to have a job really. Like you're going to lose that momentum. And when you lose the momentum, it is good. Like it takes so much effort to keep it going. So there's a difference between being productive and busy work. Busy work could be finding the perfect motivation picture on Pinterest and scrolling Pinterest for 20 minutes trying to find the perfect picture. That's busy work. That is not working. You could be doing that for 3 hours. I mean, yesterday I got stuck in my newsfeed forever. I just got stuck in my Facebook newsfeed. I didn't get anything done yesterday. You're scrolling through the Facebook newsfeed. While I love doing both of those things, scrolling Pinterest and scrolling my newsfeed, they don't help anyone and they're not growing my business. So the best thing to do is work from a list. Here's your list. We've talked about these lists thousands of times. We have lots of lists. Work from the list. Set up business hours, office hours, whatever you want to call them, meaning set aside time to work on your business. Even if that's only 15 minutes at a time. Maybe it's from 10:30 to 10:45. I'm going to put Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on and that's my work time. And then I need to turn Mickey Mouse Clubhouse off and go back to paying attention to my kids. Whatever it is, set those hours, set those minutes, set those times, and create a workspace. For me, when I first started, it was my kitchen table. It like viewed my backyard and my toddler would kind of like just come in and out of the door. And it worked for me. So clear off your table. Don't you dare go sit at a table that is covered in stuff. You will be so distracted. Clear off the table, put your planner down, put your computer down, whatever you're doing, and work. Use it. Clear your space, bust out the planner, get to work. Use your tracker. Make sure you have your tracker with you. Okay. Last thing, don't fall into the perfection trap. This is so, so important, guys. At the end of the day, I can give you guidance and advice all day long, but unless you're willing to implement it, you're not going to see results. Maybe you like lists and order lists and everything wrapped up with a tight little, here's how to work my Beachbody business bow. But this business is unique for everyone. You choose who you work with, how, and when. You choose how to market yourself, how you share your story, which is why I love this business so much. Like it can be overwhelming though. It can be super overwhelming because it's like, oh gosh, these are what I need to do, but I can do it in so many ways. So which way should I do it? There's this person says do it this way. This person says do it this way, but those don't match. Which way should I do it? Okay, I'm just not going to do it at all because it's too much. Relate this to remodeling your kitchen. You've got a blank slate. This is going to be fun, right? Remodeling your kitchen. Now you need to pick the tile and you need to pick the grout color, and you need to pick the paint color, and you need to pick the knobs for the cabinets, and now you need to pick the cabinet finish. Oh my gosh. All of a sudden you are overwhelmed and frozen because you have too many options and you want it to be perfect. So now that you have too many options, you're just not going to choose any because now you don't want it to go wrong, right? So come to terms with the fact that it's going to be a learning experience and you're going to have to fail forward. In fact, you're probably going to suck. Your kitchen might look terrible, but that's okay. You can fix it. You'll probably suck at a lot of things at first. I still learn everything simply by Googling and watching successful people do it. Find successful people and watch them. I had zero experience as a coach. I've built my business through consistency, persistence, and trial and error. Trial and error is going to become your best friend. It is. Try it, and if it doesn't work, change it. That goes with Jen Schaefer, your schedule, your checklist. Trial and error. That goes for free groups, running free groups and them not working. Trial and error. That goes for creating your schedule. Trial and error. It goes for everything. You've got this. Every one of you has this. So you have so many tools to build your business. Remember that the mission, our purpose, your goals, just lead with your heart. Just lead with your heart. Just be real. Don't be salesy. If you have people's best interest at heart, you plug away a little each day. I promise you, you will be amazed at what you've built. Don't search for perfection because you're going to end up with no kitchen and no business. I look back and I'm blown away from like the friendships I've created, the friendships I've rekindled, and from the freedom that this has given me with my own life and like the peace of mind and confidence, like, come on, like I could do a whole call on confidence, but it's Beachbody has changed my life completely. And I can say that with the most dramatic anything I could say. I don't even know. I'm lost with words because I'm mom brain, remember? All right, I'm stopping sharing. Let's chat. I got some chat box things. Speaking of perfection, I made 1.4. Okay, you want to know what though, guys? I didn't sell a single challenge pack last week. So do you want to know that I still had, I think this is a really great thing for you guys to hear. I didn't sell a single challenge pack last week. I had $38 in retail commission. The rest was from team cycle bonus, building a team, leading with the team, leading with the business, leading with the income, leading with all of that. And my paycheck was still over $1,000. Not selling a challenge pack last week. 2 years into this business. Don't give up. I'll give you that life. Get here. Get here. Just keep going, Holly, and thank you. Thank you for the lashes. It's the confidence. That's the reason I have confidence, because of lashes. Everybody needs to give themselves some house of lashes. When I start to self-hate, I say to myself, if a stranger said this to me, would I be their friend? It really helps. Oh, I love that, Tasha. If you're talking negatively to yourself, think about what would you do if a stranger said that to you? I don't want to be their friend. Don't be that friend. Don't be that friend to yourself. Girl, wash your face. Yes. Where's that tracker list at so I can print it out? The checklist, that little checklist thing. I think I posted it in Team Page. I'll post it again. Regina, answer your question. No problem. I think I missed it. Oh, I think she must have private messaged you. Thank you for your support this week. I just signed up as a coach. Yes, you've been there with me through every question I've had. Love you, Kat. You're going to do awesome. She's starting this training this week. I think she jumped off. Anyway, anybody have questions? Nobody? Nothing? Anybody have any concerns, thoughts, anything? We've got Haley Christian. If you don't know who she is, go ahead and find her at Instagram. She's pretty amazing. She's going to do our team call next week, so that'll be fun. She has pink hair, so that's cool. My kids are screaming. Looking forward to it. Yay! All right, my kids are screaming. Babysitter needs to leave. She gets to go see her baby today in her belly. But all right, let me know if you guys need anything. We've got 11 hours to hit Success Club. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Yeah! Jen's going to do it. Yeah, I think everybody can do it. I think everybody could do it. Just saying. If you need help, if you want support, message somebody. Message me, message your upline, message your success partner, message somebody, and we will help you. All right. You guys have a good day. See you guys next week. Bye.